After injuring me neck whilst weight training, I don't know how, the middle of my shoulders started burning. Took myself to the doctors because the next day after training, my hand felt like it was on fire. After, long story short, don't want to bore you with the illness, even though it's very serious. After an X-ray, MRI, this was the X-ray results. As you can see, there's my chin going off there, and this is the back of my neck over here. The C4 and C5 disc, there's an impingement there, which means, the doctor said, each disc, imagine them being like a jam donut. Well, that donut's burst, and this stuff here, this black shadow, is like the jam. That's touching the spinal cord, which should be nice and, you know, smooth. But as you can see, there's an impingement, and anything touches the spinal cord, it causes all sorts of complications. So this C4 and C5 disc, the nerve which runs down, controls the back of your arm, your triceps and your hand, your left hand. So that's why I'm having all this discomfort. Long story short, there's a few discs up there about to collapse as well by the looks of it, so I'm in for a sorry ride. So this prompted me to look for a decent pillow because I wasn't sleeping. I was barely getting a couple of hours kip every night. And after a little bit of Googling and searching on the Tinterweb, I came across the ideal solution. Out of curiosity, I typed in, what do the Japanese people sleep on? It was then that I discovered the buckwheat pillow. I found out that buckwheat pillows have been used in Japan for over 100 years. In Japan, it is called the Sobakawa pillow. The Sobakawa pillow offers an important element of human health, and that is having a cool head. The healthiest state of the body in Japan is called Zukansokunetsu, which means cool head and warm feet. If these elements are out of balance, i.e. warm head and cool extremities, your body is then out of sync, and you'll start suffering from ailments such as insomnia, headaches, irritability, stiff neck, sluggishness and fatigue. So the buckwheat pillow will help with all those problems. What is buckwheat? What is buckwheat, I hear you ask? What's buckwheat? Buckwheat is a seed-like grain native to Asia. It's been a staple for feeding domestic animals as well as for human consumption. The seed is actually considered a fruit, and it grows within a husk, a shell-like casing that protects the seed as it matures. This part is inedible, but it was used in other ways, like filling pillows and mattresses. Today, buckwheat is grown across many continents, thankfully, as I got mine from a farm in Ormskirk, Liverpool. It was called Brow Farm. I purchased my first pillow about 5 or 6 years ago. I rang up Brow Farm, asked the gentleman how much was the buckwheat. He said, what did I want it for? I said to make a pillow, so he sold me a £5 bag, which was reasonable for £5. I got home, poured the buckwheat in a pillowcase, sewn the top of the pillowcase, and that was my pillow for 5 or 6 years. This one was bought recently for me as a birthday gift. I turned 60 last week. Easy. So this one is customizable in the way that it's got a zip, so I can add and take out as much as I want, whenever I want. The husks are triple cleaned, the gentleman told me, which is a bit extreme, but there is a tiny mite can be in the husks if they're not cleaned properly, but this has got nothing. You open the zip, there's no cockroaches or hedgehogs or anything like that. And when you get the pillow, you just flatten it out, make an indentation in the centre, and your head goes in the indentation, and it will stay there most of the night. Be like an egg in an egg cup, literally. It'll keep your body in alignment, and you can customise the shape. You just bring the holes in, and you'll get used to the noise. A lot of people think you're sleeping on shells. It's not like eggshell, nut shells, or any other shells. It's just it's like a nice sound. It sounds like the waves of the sea, the tide coming in and out. It sounds like a bamboo rustling in the wind to me. It's a nice relaxing sound. You will only hear that sound for the first few seconds upon making the indentation, until you get it all right and you bring the husks and the holes in the buckwheat into your face. You can get lavender bags to insert inside if you're that way inclined, but I don't need the smell of lavender to help me sleep once my head hits this pillow. This pillow is enough. As I say, I can't say enough about the buckwheat pillow. It takes me about 3 seconds and I'm out, gone.
Three, two, one.
Thanks a lot, peeps. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and like. Cheers.
Ha ha ha!